Life's but a song, so you can sing along with my special guest star two. You like to sing and dance, and this podcast by chance explores musicals for you. Theme song, yeah.
And we're here to talk about
the diva dance from The Fifth Element.
Ooh, a second chance.
Second chance. Because I was like a little annoyed that you got someone else to do that. I mean, obviously you had to have me for Hocus Pocus. I mean, like, that was like clear. But I was like, you got someone else to do diva dance.
Yeah, well, so that one I took to the Instagram and had polls going for like a month where people voted it down. And then I was just like, okay, who do I know at the time is an opera singer that could talk about, because I wanted to talk about the Lucia of it all. And I already cast you to talk about Hocus Pocus, which I mean, was fabulous. I also didn't re-listen to our conversation, so whatever you're going to say, I'm just going to agree with you.
Great. Love that.
Support women.
Support women.
Why did you want to recover this?
You know, because there were some inaccuracies in the original.
Okay. I agree with you, everything you say.
Because this is, again, this is something very close to my heart. I do perform this piece.
Okay, good, because, you know, famously, the person who recorded it said it was impossible, and over time. And it is and it isn't. Well,
like this is like the interesting thing about it. What annoys me about this about the way this piece is talked about, people think it's impossible to sing because of the range on it, because of the lows and the highs. Right.
Yeah.
That is not why.
Is it because of all the technology?
The top note is an F sharp, which is just half a step more than the top note in Queen of the Night.
Oh, okay.
It's just an F sharp. So any singer who can sing the Queen of the Night should have all these notes. These are like, well, the lows, it's a little low, but it's not in the basement. It's completely doable. The reason this is physically, humanly impossible to sing is because it overlaps. Because the notes overlap each other.
Okay.
In the more towards the end of it.
Da, 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 da. Oh, okay.
Like that's all. It's all overlapping, and you physically can't do that. So when someone chooses to sing it live, you have to find the note, like the melody note that fits, and some people pick different. I mean, I've heard several different versions of several different singers do it, and sometimes they pick different sections. The crazy thing is, if you know the original and you've heard the original, your brain fills in the missing notes.
For the Lucia aria, you mean?
No, not for the Lucia, for the diva dance.
Oh.
The Lucia is totally singable.
Is whatever. That's in everyone's wheelhouse at this point.
Yeah, that's very standard legato. That's pretty. As far as opera goes, I think that Il Dolce Suono is fairly easy.
That's the mad scene, if I remember correctly.
It's the beginning of the mad scene.
Before she runs down the stairs and everything.
Yeah, it's where she's hallucinating her dead lover.
That's an interesting choice for this movie, I have to say.
And I did like what she was saying about, she noticed like the hand gestures that she was doing kind of imitated.
Like to show the blood.
Yeah, kind of imitated the showing of the blood, and so I think that was a good choice on their part. And it's just, and I think because it is like it's a very pretty piece of music, and again, it's as opera goes, it's simple.
Okay.
So you go from like pretty legato lines and simple-ish into this insane coloratura fast-paced techno thing. It's the for me, it's the contrast between the two pieces, and yet it works, like it fits together.
Interesting. Yeah. Because I was thinking about it while watching it, because, you know, I'm asking y'all about if there's another song you can think of. And I'm like, well, so the diva dance portion of, like, the written for the film portion of the song has a little bit of Queen of the Night in it.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of that feel. The fast and the fast and the high.
Yeah, where you're getting, like, that flute-like sound, quote unquote.
No, and I actually, before I learned the Dolce Suono, I did take a piece of Queen of the, not the Vengeance aria, but her first aria. Which actually also kind of, oh, zieh nicht, mein Liebesohn, and it's just kind of the beginning, and again, that's also an aria that starts out with a very pretty legato, flowy thing, and then goes into a coloratura.
Okay, so it could have also worked.
So I think that could have worked as well. I think the Lucia makes a little bit more sense storytelling wise.
Got it. But
I mean, if you know, but then again, like the majority of the people watching it are not going to make that connection with the storytelling because they're just going to be like, oh, pretty opera piece. Yeah.
Pretty, yeah. But
yeah, if you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
But yeah, I mean, again, you picked two. Like, this is the digital exclusive, so we know that only people online are going to watch this. But the one you picked for the episode, I mean, it was just like wonderful revisiting these movies. I feel like I've seen The Fifth Element more recent than Roger Rabbit, so it was nice to rewatch this. But part of me was just like, towards the end of the scene, I should say, like the end of, I had like two thoughts, which was one, what's the rest of this concert gonna be? So I'm assuming like Queen of the Night could have been, like the Vengeance aria could have been on the bill as well. But also I'm like, how was she going to get the stones out of her originally?
Yeah, that was kind of a weird. And also the actress who did the physical diva, she was actually upset because apparently she did quite a bit of work physically to choreograph the whole piece. And she was kind of upset when the film came out and it was all cutaways to like these fight sequences.
I mean,
and she was kind of like, she had like a full on performance that did not get, I think you can see some of it somewhere, but
I
like,
hope that they kept that footage then.
Didn't really get filmed. So she was kind of.
They should, because it's what, 97, I want to say. Like,
I think so, yeah.
It's turning 30 soon, so maybe we'll get like a full. I wish that for like some anniversary in the future we get like now the full performance of this, because it sounds like, I mean, obviously they filmed it and it's somewhere, or it was somewhere, so oh man, but still, like it was such a great performance. And I think, so was the singer talking about the notes originally, or was she talking about what you were saying about how
she was talking about the way it's pieced together. I don't think she was talking about the notes, because she's clearly got those notes.
Right, but then like they had to slow it down, which I guess works because there is like a technological element to it where
there is, and I mean, you can hear that, like it's there are very clearly sections of it that are, I assume, samples of her voice synthesized and played on a synthesizer to create that kind of overlapping, slightly electronic vocal sound.
Yeah, because there's that one of the runs that she does, it literally sounds like it's from a keyboard.
Yeah.
No.
And that's why it is humanly impossible to sing, is because the notes overlap and the sound that they wanted was not a human sound. And like I said, like this is like my pet peeve about a lot of like the hardest songs to sing on Broadway. Everybody, like at the top of the list is always the title theme from Phantom of the Opera. This is not hard to sing if you have the notes. That's like saying for me to say Old Man River is the hardest song in the Broadway canon to sing, because I don't have those notes.
Right.
Because I am not a bass baritone. I am not Paul Robeson, you know?
It's kind of like that interview with Cynthia Erivo where she was asked which one was more difficult, Defying Gravity or, oh fuck, what's the song from The Color Purple? I'm Here?
I'm
Or
here. Yeah.
I'm Here, I think. And she was like, Defying Gravity builds, but I'm Here is a roller coaster. You have peaks and valleys. So it's kind of similar where, like, it's all difficult, but I'm glad, like, what, at least a decade ago, there's video of people performing the diva dance live.
And I will say, if you want to hear what I consider to be like the definitive live vocal performance of the diva dance, look up Amy Manford.
Okay.
I was
waiting for you to be like, look up Arianna Armand.
I mean,
at Lady Aria _ on Instagram.
Amy Manford. She was a London Christine. She just played Christine in Sydney, in the Sydney Harbour production of Phantom that just closed. She's like this. She tours with Andrea Bocelli. She's probably. I think she's one of the best crossover sopranos out there right now.
Okay.
She's amazing, and she does the diva dance. I think it's on YouTube. I think you can find her on YouTube. You know what's the hardest part for me about singing a diva dance is landing the last note.
I can't even think of it right now.
It's like, for some reason, like actually landing on that last note, that's what I have a hard time with.
Because you're going through vocal gymnastics. This whole, what is it, like a 3-minute song?
Yeah, it's about that. Yeah, about 3-4 minutes if you include the Dolce Sfono.
Yeah, so you're going through this roller coaster ride of an aria.
Yeah.
And now you have to stick the landing.
Right. So like what kills me is like I'll nail all those crazy high notes and all those runs and things, and then like that last note is like, that's not where it goes.
Because like you can, I know you. I've seen you sing Glitter and Be Gay at 3 a.m. like it's nothing. I feel like you can also do the Dolls aria in Hoffman at 3 a.m. like it's nothing, and that one ends up in the stratosphere.
Yeah.
So,
for me, the highs and the runs and the fast coloratura work, that's fun for me. That's easy for me.
Yeah.
That does not mean it's easy for everybody. That does not mean anybody can do it. And that's what people need to look at when they're looking at these things. It's not hard if you have the notes. It's not hard if you have that coloratura phrasing. Like I said, for me singing something low is hard. For me trying to hold the worst thing, never ask me to sing an alto. Like, I have the notes to sing alto. I can't hold that to save my life.
Right. Because it's not.
Right.
It's not your.
I have like severe soprano-itis, and give me the damn melody. But, I mean, I can learn it if you give me enough time and if we're like really, working out, but that's hard for me. And like someone like Sierra lives there. Like Sierra blows my mind.
Oh, in Alto Land?
Sierra Orion, like in Alto Land, like picking up the harmonies and, holding the harmony against her. I can't do that shit. I know my limitations.
So the two of you should tackle this together.
Yeah. Right. So I mean, that's what it is. People have this weird thing in their head that like high equals hard. It doesn't.
I thought it was just because of the jumps. That's what made it more difficult. Fast. Though.
If you have those notes, it's not hard.
Well, I meant timing. Time to go low, high, low, high.
And it might take you some work to get there. And it might take you some practice to get there.
Of course.
I try to be careful because I know I'm kind of a freak and.
What?
I know. What? I know I'm kind of a freak, and I know, and again, like to me, that is nothing. That is easy. And I know it's not true for everybody.
True.
I just lucked out in that area of this is what my voice does. Yeah.
What do you have to plug or promote?
So I am doing my should we call it a residency at the Stonewall? Because it's a consistent thing. Has now moved to 2 performances a month.
Oh shit.
Yes. So my friend Sarah Glassman, who is a brilliant accompanist, pianist, has started a series at Stonewall, which I think is the second Monday of the month. In fact, as we're recording this, tonight is the night. Where they pick a Broadway show and then get everybody, all her very talented friends together, and she gives everyone a specific number from the show. And so
you don't pick?
No, I don't know. No, I mean, like if she sent me a show that I knew really well, and I could be like, "Can I please have this song?" But it's she and Josh, her partner, kind of like cast it. So the first one we did was Pippin, and I did Spread a Little Sunshine. Next one we did was Chicago, and I did Mary Sunshine, which I will never get to do for real because I am not a...
Yeah. Don't spoil it for those who haven't seen the show.
Right. It's been out for how many years now? It's older than me. So, if you don't know by now that Mary Sunshine is a guy in drag, that's on you.
So this is coming out in June. Do you know the themes for...
I don't. Well, June will be Pride, so I will be glittering and be gaying at the Stonewall All-Stars. I will be glittering and be gaying. That should be the last Monday of the month. I don't think there's any holidays or anything that would shift that.
No.
But I don't know what the show for Broadway show is going to be.
Instagram will...
But Instagram, I will Instagram Threads. Of course, if you don't follow me on Threads unless you want to hear my unhinged political shit, because that's where I get crazy.
Oh boy.
Sorry. I try to avoid that too much, but Threads is my vent space. So where I scream about the idiocy of this administration.
Okay.
Anyway, follow me on Instagram, and you'll see, and also videos from performances that we've done at Stonewall and whatever other nonsense I'm doing. You will find. And you know what? I totally forgot. I have videos somewhere. There was once upon a time, many, many years ago, and I will have to find the video and send it to you. There was a Diva Plava Laguna filter on Instagram, like one of those Instagram face filters.
Yes. And
yes, I did use that and do a little diva dance. So
of course you did.
I will have to find that.
I wouldn't be surprised if once upon a time you actually painted your face blue and got a tone or something.
But you know what I would?
Yeah.
I would. All these people, because I've been at events. I've been at this crazy catering events that I work, and there was one year where their theme was like space or something, and they did hire somebody to come in, and she couldn't sing it. She wasn't a singer. She was a model. And I was like, I'm right here. God damn it. So anybody who's
So hire Arianna to play the diva.
If you're doing like a weird, crazy theme party, call me.
Special thanks to Aaron Choi for creating the pod's artwork, and to Nick Bombasino for composing the theme song and the jingles. A huge thank you to CastBox for hosting this podcast, and thank you again for tuning in to today's episode of Life's But a Song. Bye for now, everyone, and have a musical day.